Hello, good evening. I think it's like a night 9:30 or 9:37. And in this time, I wanted to come back and check the people, how they were living and what is happening in the places. So I've been to DLF and it felt like, abrupt. All the places I know, they were trying to change and do the upgrade. And apart from that, in my course, I have stopped. I would not say exactly stopped, but I have paused the reading of John 1 or 1 John, 2 John, 3 John, and another two chapters, Road something, and Revelation. But in this congregation or in this gathering of I knowing the people, I came to know that I'm talking better like before. And I'm still applying for the jobs, or most of the jobs which aren't be applied or can't be applied through a consultancy. And in that place, people are getting in and asking them or asking us to do alternate email address and phone numbers to process this request. So I don't know, somewhere something is hacking the website and things like that. I want to understand how to unblock those things or how to opt out of those services to get to the right channel and package. I'm still guessing, and all the packages they are trying to offer to me are like bit lesser. And I also came to know the awareness of 40s where most people are getting bankrupt or loss of jobs. I felt like that might not happen to everybody, but they will try to struggle or they will try to understand but the standards of life so that they can move forward. So I'm also there, but I'm getting in the interviews, so I want to crack that wasn't score of 68 and things like that. Somewhat like that. But still, in the between, when I stopped reading and I started reading something else of technology, the patterns of the Bible uttering or the pattern of Bible reading to us, that English or dictionary English or something like that was very very vibrant. And the technology side of the English, which is very simple, so that we can actually predict the words and tell those things. And in this genre, I think I am becoming better, and so on and so forth. So, thank you for this time with me. But sooner or later, I will try to complete that thing and do a complete revision with the time, so that we will be aligned rather than distracting with the things in and around the world or new technologies, things like that. Because most of the time, when we don't have time, even though we have money, we don't have time to take care of all those things. That's the place where I'm trying to get stuck. So I want a job also, which I'm trying to prepare. But the preparation with the standards, when I went and spoke to the people, I thought sales might be a better job, but that's not my intention of being under forceful things, but rather than well align myself to something which is meaningful, or whichever the job it is. From the Bible knowledge, I came to know that we have to knock every door so that the right door will open. So I tried opening, but the places where I went, the the places were like bit weird. With my past, in my past, I saw lots of posh guys or posh girls who are in the corporate. But right now, when I'm looking at all this congregation, I don't see the kind of a posh thing in the guys or girls. But most of the guys are there, and they were still trying to work because in the every neck there is a hack. Sorry, there is a tag. And when I saw those tags, and everybody who was in the higher positions or somebody who was on next level, that made me very anxious of learning something new. So be with the pace of the world. That's my convey to the people across the world. to my friends also. We only talk at times, one to two, and we are trying to be better of ourselves with the food and things like that. Thank you and being with me for some time, and, and later, sooner or later, we will continue the entire Bible story one by one. My story till date is like job, job, and I came to know that my email was also linked with job hunt. And after 8 or 9 years, I came to know the job is the part of email address which I have to maintain that thing of sensing that job thing. And job in job life, job had some difficulties of strange things around the families of like and he got laid, and he was not unfaithful, but he was very depressed, or he wanted to maintain that neat kind of a legacy even though whatever it happens. Cutting the story short, then later he started working towards his own things, and everything in his domain, or in everything in in that land, everything got doubled to him. So for me, why that thing happened, I'm still meditating on the thing. And one more thing which add to, when I stopped boozing, because back then I used to booze often on weekends, and when I was boozing, I came to know that Jesus did a miracle of water turning into wine, and the Last Supper was also held where Jesus also had wine with the bread. And this are the two clues where, which is making me to emphasize what the real character of Jesus Christ is. And, and that's why I got stuck whether religion has some addictions or not to go do addictions or limited addictions, things like that. But to my stance, I think I have to stop my body limitations where I can't push myself to alcoholism and things like that. But wine, in general, it is linked to a culture of bread and wine, which they spread in the church. So that's where I'm disconnecting. Not disconnecting. I'm trying to connect it properly so that why my wine has been served and why those people were there, why they made that as a miracle of the history of why water turning into wine. So that's one thing which I understood, that there is a significance of a wine. And when I read those things over the internet, many people who lived longer, they had bit of wine addiction, but that not supports is more to the people who are addicted in the past. The most, if you have hung up themselves or some died with the liver or things like that. So I want to disregard that alcohol habits of letting me or myself the truth. So I'm stopping this years or some entire year where I have to disregard the alcohol thing in the Bible. But then the church, they pour a drink that is called as wine, but that's not the actual wine is they serve. Maybe it's from a grape plant or something like that, but still that is there. So in my practice, what I understood is whatever you do with your body, it will yield, and whatever I yielded in my life, which also implementing that things in my life. So that's it. So I completed my lunch. I was just eating my lunch. So I wanted to talk to the people, and I also met my friend of long times. He was there in my rooms and things like that. So we'll do then better, and we'll be in touch for a long time. Thank you, and have a great, wonderful dinner, and have a great day.